Kaugnay ng anunsyo ni Pangulong Duterte na malaya na ang Marawi, makakausap natin si Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, Assemblyman Zia Alonto Adiong. Magandang hapon po, Assemblyman.
Magandang hapon, Maki. Kumusta?
Okay lang, Assemblyman. Kayo yung kukumustahin ko dahil sinabi ni Pangulong Duterte na ngayon liberated na. Yun nga yung pagkakasabi, Marawi is liberated now. Alam mo, ang unang-una kong gustong malaman kanina nung narinig ko yun, for the past 4 months, di ba, grabe ang aerial bombings, grabe ang putukan. Ngayon, kumusta na? May putukan pa ba? May aerial bombings pa ba?
Meron pa tayong na-experience na naririnig natin na nagpuputukan pa sa loob. Pero although kunti na lang ito yung mga sinasabi nila mga stragglers, no? Ito yung meron pa talagang mga fighters diyan ng Maute na gusto nilang i-hold ang kanilang defensive positions, but to a very limited area lang and space ang pwede nilang pagkutaan. So ngayon wala nang masyadong aerial strikes na naririnig natin for the past days, no? The last time na narinig natin na may aerial strike was I think 4 days ago. That was 4 days ago. So ngayon, ang indication kasi noon is advancing na yung ground troops natin. It's more on ground assault na yung nangyayari. Yung pag-declare ni President Duterte na liberated ang Marawi is based on the area that have been recovered by our government troops. Remember the regional 14 barangays that were under the Maute and the Abu Sayyaf group ay na-reduce ito into a very small area lang. In fact, ang sabi ng ating military is less than a hectare yung radius na yung fighting. Although meron pa, part nga ng clearing operation ng ating military talaga is to sanitize the area, including IEDs, including those resistance fighters from the ranks of the Maute and the Abu Sayyaf.
Okay.
So, yes, strategic talaga yung pag-declare ng Presidente because in most cases, lahat ng mga historical landmarks, historical sites, mga structures na importante sa city ay talagang na-recapture nila at na-recover ng ating government troops.
Pero I guess, di ba, yung huling balita, may mga hostage pa. So,
yes.
Ano yung balita na natanggap ninyo or nasagap ninyo?
Kaninang gabi, meron tayong natanggap na balita na there were quite number of hostages that were escaped and then rescued. Makikita natin this is an evidence na itong mga fighters ng Maute at ng Abu Sayyaf ay they're losing grip over their hostages. Kasi lumiit na yung kanilang ammunition, kunti na nga yung resistance nila, and disoriented na sila because yung mga leaders nila, yung figureheads ng itong grupo na ito, ay yun nga, neutralized na ng ating government troops. So, it's a matter of survival na ngayon, no? Parang ang importante na sa kanila is yung personal survival nila. Not so much on holding number
hostages.
Of their
Pero may hostages pa sa loob.
Meron pa hanggang ngayon kasi nga meron pang mga nabalitaan natin that there are in fact foreign fighters. That's why we've been asking the military updates kung ano yung mga sinasabi si Dr. Mahmoud is he still there? Is he still alive? But we cannot really for sure provide information regarding that dahil the only information that we can get, a reliable information at that, is yung mga ground troops natin at saka yung mga ground commanders. So sa ngayon, nandito ka naman, Maki, for several weeks, no? Na witness mo naman how the military operation conducts yung kanilang ground assault. Minsan gumagamit sila ng aerial shots para makuha yung movement on the ground. Ito kasi yung mga fighters ngayon, nakapalob sila. They're being they're hold up in a building para hindi talaga sila makita ang kanilang mga movements. So it's really about assaulting them on the ground. That would really push our forces forward and recover structures inside the main battle area na hanggang ngayon pinupuguran pa ng mga Maute Group at Abu Sayyaf.
Alam mo, nakikita namin sa video ngayon aerial ng Marawi City. Yes. And after months of bombings, talaga namang, durug na durug talaga yung syudad. So, I'm wondering kung ano yung unang gagawin na hakbang. I've been hearing, I've been reading stories about kung ano yung balak ninyong paano uli tatayo o paano uli i-rehabilitate ang Marawi.
Nagko-conduct na tayo, Maki, even before itong na-neutralize itong mga leaders ng Maute at ng Abu Sayyaf, we already conducted series of workshops, no? Itong workshops natin ay participated by all the stakeholders, even yung mga home-based IDPs, pati na rin yung mga IDPs from the evacuation centers, bumuo na rin sila ng kanilang grupo para mag-participate dito sa workshops na ito. So itong mga workshops natin, yung product ng ating consultation is actually a joint project and facilitated by the UN Development Program ng Marawi at ng Lanao del Sur. Ito yung papresenta natin sa national government, sa Task Force Bangon Marawi. Iko-consolidate din natin yung proposal ng MSU. So one of the things that we need to prioritize really is yung 5 components na sinasabi. Reconstruction, that's part of the infrastructure sector, yung mga destroyed buildings, destroyed bridges kung meron man, yung daan na kalsada na destroyed, no? Number 2 is yung livelihood program, yung business. Kailangan talaga natin mag-provide ng livelihood assistance dahil parati namin sinasabi, the dislocation of the people from their place of origin should not also mean dislocation of opportunities in livelihood program and in income, no? Pangatlo, yung peace and order, kasi alam na natin itong calamity na nangyari sa Marawi, it's not the usual na typhoon or lindol. This is brought about by our armed conflict. So kailangan natin din makita yung participation ng stakeholders pagdating doon sa pagbubuo ng mekanismo para i-defeat yung violent extremism, violent ideologies, etc.
Yes.
So nandyan din ang housing. So sa housing, kailangan din natin i-partner ang ating NHA at the same time ang mga commercial banks kung pwede mag-provide sila ng moratorium sa housing doon sa nagbabayad pa hanggang ngayon ng mga empleyado, at the same time yung loans na po pwedeng gamitin, no, yung capital na po pwedeng mas maliit para sa ating mga negosyante. And yung sinasabi nating social services, including this is the education. Kasi isa sa mga sektor na nasiraan talaga dito, Maki, is yung mga not only the public schools but even yung mga private schools na hanggang ngayon ang kanilang mga estudyante, ang kanilang mga teachers, yung graduating class nitong supposedly itong taon na to hindi nakagraduate. So ito yung 5 components na gusto nating i-prioritize. So,
ang daming kailangan gawin, no?
Ang daming kailangan gawing, Maki. At saka kailangan talaga natin ma-inspire yung participation ng lahat ng stakeholders dito.
Yes.
Because we want this crisis to be owned by the people, by the victims themselves. Kaya nga kanina lang, nagkaroon kami ng stakeholders forum. Immediately after the declaration of the President ng liberated ng Marawi doon sa Jamiatul Philippine Al-Islamiyah inside the main battle area, ito, Maki. Immediately, si Secretary Lorenzana, si Staff Anyo, General Anyo, si Secretary Esperon, Secretary Andanar, Secretary Del Rosario, pati na rin si Yusek Anyo at saka si RG Mujib Hataman ng ARMM, pumunta sila dito to engage with the community, no? Community leaders, religious, para yes.
May hahabol lang ako, huling tanong na lang, I'm sure kasi syempre many of the people gustong makapasok ulit at makita yung kanilang properties. So I guess it's not possible yet, no?
Yes, sa ngayon nga, Maki, meron pa talagang diyan, areas diyan na meron pang fighting, no? Engagement nagig-engage talaga itong sa kabilang grupo. So sa ngayon, hindi pa natin ang advice ng ating military, hindi pa talaga nila po pwedeng pasukin ito dahil yung areas na meron pang activity ang mga Maute at saka ng Abu Sayyaf, hindi pa siya nakiklear ng mga IEDs at saka hindi pa talaga nakiklear from the debris. Only a portion of the main battle area ang medyo na-clear na, no? In fact, yung area dun sa pinasukan natin sa Raya Madaya, although clear na siya, pero adjacent to that, to the area of papunta dun sa Padiana, hindi pa talaga siya completely cleared. So, hindi pa ina-advise ng ating military. And of course, unang-una dapat na pumasok dyan yung ating responders, yung management of the dead and missing person. Dahil meron tayong 61 na nasa tala ng crime lab na hanggang ngayon hinahanap ang kanilang mga kapamilya.
That's right.
So, kailangan talaga, pag na-clear na yan, completely nawala na talagang resistant forces dyan sa loob, kailangan ang unang-unang pagpumasok dyan ay yung first responders natin. In this case, yung MDM natin. Kasi kailangan natin mag-retrieve ng mga remains na matatagpuan natin dyan sa main battle area. Pero dito, Maki, sa controlled area, pinafacilitate na namin and hopefully in the coming days talagang gagawin tuloy talaga natin na makabalik yung mga tao dito sa ng mga residente dito sa controlled area para sa ganon unti-unti pong bumabalik yung sigla at the same time yung negosyo dito sa may controlled area maibalik na natin medyo magkaroon naman ng normalcy ang pamumuhay ng mga tao for more than 4 months. Imagine that.
That's right.
Almost 5 months na nagsasuffer na po kami dito sa Marawi.
That's right. Maraming salamat sa iyo at happy birthday.
Maraming salamat, Maki. Thank you very much for the greetings. Thank you.
ARMM Assemblyman Zia Alonto Adiong.